Well, good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to Energize Delaware Live. My name is Angie Bivens. I'm an energy advisor with a few of Energize Delaware's residential programs, and I am so happy to join you again on this amazing Thursday. So hopefully it's been a good day for you, but we've got a great topic coming up today. So before I jump into that, just in case we get any new viewers on today, I want to say welcome and just tell you a little bit about Energize Delaware. So we are a nonprofit organization with over 16 programs all around delivering energy efficiency and renewable energy services to who? Delawareans. Whoop, whoop. So with that and providing those energy services, we tend to talk a lot about the work that can be done in your home or the different energy efficiency upgrades you can make in different buildings. And that does help to reduce some costs and, bring energy efficiency and the use of less energy to our state. But there is another part of that we haven't really touched on yet. And I'm so excited that we're going to touch on it today. And that is air quality. So air quality is definitely related to energy efficiency because it creates that healthier environment that we are trying to create. When we talk about tightening up a home, you need to also be concerned with the air that's in the home because you're tightening it. So if you are concerned about the air quality of your home or the air quality of air anywhere, then I've got a great speaker coming up today for you. So with that being said, I am so honored to be on today by Randi. Randi is the outreach manager over at the Wilmington Area Planning Council. Good afternoon, Randi.
Hi there. How are you?
I am good. What about yourself?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for agreeing to come. So I'm so looking forward to your presentation and hearing more about the Delaware Air Quality Partnership. So with that, I'm going to stop running my mouth and I'm going to turn it over to you, Randi, so you can give us that presentation.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for having me. As Angie mentioned, I am Randi. I'm with WMAPCO. WMAPCO is the Wilmington Area Planning Council. We're a local transportation planning agency for Newcastle County, Delaware, and also Cecil County, Maryland. So we help to prioritize transportation investments and decide how federal transportation dollars get spent, make sure the public is involved and aware of that whole process, and make sure that our transportation investments do not inadvertently impact our air quality in a negative way. One of the ways that we do that is through the Air Quality Partnership of Delaware. The Air Quality Partnership has been around for over 20 years. I've been involved with it for about the last 15 years. And we are a group of both public and private businesses, agencies, and individuals who are all working to raise awareness about air quality issues and help improve the air for our health. Some of the other organizations include American Lung Association of Delaware, Chesapeake Utilities, DART First State, DENREC, Dover Kent MPO, Delaware Community Solutions, and of course, WMAPCO, as well as some private residents are also part of the group. And we primarily work through information tables at events. We also help coordinate Wilmington's Earth Day event and participate in other Earth Day events as well. And we coordinate a couple of social media campaigns throughout the year, including our Air Quality Awareness Week, which takes place in September and again in April. And of course, we have Tropo, who I'll talk a little bit more about in just a minute. So there's some super easy and simple things that you can do to help improve the air quality. One of them is by trip chaining. Trip chaining is basically combining all of your errands into one trip so that you're not starting and stopping your car as many times. Every time you turn that engine, several pounds of pollution are released into the atmosphere. So as many times as you can eliminate those starts, the better for the air. And really does add up in the end if everyone takes all these simple measures to making a big difference. Another super easy thing we can do is we can take public transportation, or we can share a ride if we're going someplace. I mentioned just before Delaware Commute Solutions as one of our partners, and you can actually go to Delaware Commute Solutions website and find a ride share, find someone who is going the same direction you are, and you guys can sign up and carpool and coordinate that through their website. So it's a really great resource for finding that car share. Riding your bike is also another super simple thing you can do. It turns out that about a fourth of all trips made are under a few miles and could easily be taken by bike. And not only is it good for the air quality, but it's also really good for you as well. Keeping your car properly maintained is very important. You can reduce your car's emissions by half by keeping that car, the oil change, getting regular tune-ups, and keeping it well maintained. Also, filling your tank up in the evening hours when it's cooler is a great way to help improve the air quality. The emissions from the gas fumes actually react with the heat in the air to create ozone. So if you refuel your tank during the cooler hours, that ozone is not created from the air fumes. Another way to help reduce fumes from fueling up your tank is stopping at the click and not topping off your tank. You'll notice that you hear that click and it stops filling your tank with gas. And that click is actually an anti-pollution measure that's added to gas pumps to help reduce emissions in the air. So stop the click. So those are just some super simple, easy ways, things that we can all do. And you may be asking, who cares? Why is this so important? Well, it turns out that it is extremely important. Human beings need to breathe clean and fresh air, and that is especially true of children who breathe more times per minute. So they're actually more impacted by some of these air quality issues. And as you can see in the bottom of the slide here, health impacts range from asthma to cancer, shortness of breath, cardiovascular problems, to even premature death. So it is extremely important that we all do our share to help improve air quality. I mentioned earlier Tropo. He is our mascot, one of our most fun ways of reaching out. Tropo is actually an alien from outer space, and he is here to help educate us about simple steps that we can take to improve the air quality. Tropo is available for school assemblies for elementary schools, and he also encourages walking and biking to schools. So if you have a child in elementary school and you might be interested in bringing Tropo to your school and educating about air quality there, then you can reach out to me, and I'll have my contact information up here in just a minute. Some of the other initiatives we take, I mentioned earlier the Air Quality Awareness Week, where every day during the week we encourage folks to use a different mode of transportation. We also try and kind of come up with some fun games, including an air quality bingo. We do give away prizes for our games, so you can always follow us on Facebook at the Air Quality Partnership to learn about those and keep up to date when we do those. This September for Air Quality Awareness Week, we're going to be issuing a challenge, and we're working right now to develop a Tropo, a little Tropo filter on your phone, so you can wear Tropo's nose. And Tropo's nose, I forgot to mention, actually changes colors depending on the air quality of the day. So you can monitor the air quality and put on the appropriately colored Tropo nose. So stay tuned for that coming soon. And if you would like to learn any more information about WMAPCO and what we do, or the Air Quality Partnership, we've got wmapco.org/AQP. Here's my personal email. Feel free to email me with any questions or comments, and you can follow both WMAPCO and the Air Quality Partnership on Facebook.
Whoa! Too cool. So let me say this. I always like sharing these tidbits whenever I have speakers come on, that, I do my best not to dig too deep into the topic, because I want to learn as you're talking as well. And I just have to point out, reiterating a few things you said that, I was like, oh, wow. So it was nice. I love the thought of riding the bikes more often. And your statement or your fact about a quarter of all rides being, how many miles was that less than?
It was, I believe it's 2 or 3 miles.
Yeah, that's bananas, but it does make sense. When I sit down and really begin to think about some of my own trips, I'm like, yeah, a lot of them are right around the town. If I got a bike, which I need to do, then I ride it. But I have been walking more, so love that. And the other part that really caught me was when you were talking about the gas tanks. Oh my goodness. So filling up in the evening, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I know somebody's going to be like, I've heard that before, but I haven't. So I'm definitely going to take that to heart. And the gas click, I really thought it was just a sign to let me know that I was done.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard you say that it is actually something installed there for air quality.
Yeah. Yes,
All
absolutely.
right,
Yeah.
people. So we can't ignore the click anymore. Hear the click, and we want to keep
Yep.
shaking and
Stop with the click.
get that last little bit. So the click is our sign. Stop it. Stop it
Indeed.
now. So thank you so much for that, Randi. I want to mention that I did put, everyone should be able to see Randi's information as well as the website in the little bubble right there. So if you want to know more, Randi gave a good overview of everything. And I'm like super excited about some of the events and the Trippo knows. But if you want to know more, definitely visit the website. I actually did check that out myself and seen some of those events. So keep in contact, stay in touch with them. Just as Randi was saying, Triple, I actually have seen before, and he's super cute. The kids love him. If you're interested in any of that, check out the website or reach out to Randi. So as we prepare to close, I just want to ask you one more time, Randi, was there anything else you wanted to let our audience know or anything else you had to say before we close out?
Yeah, I did forget to mention just one little thing. If you do have asthma or some other health problem and you're interested in learning when air quality is predicted to be forecast the following day, you can actually sign up for email alerts and they'll send you alert. Hey, tomorrow is going to be a code orange day, maybe not the best day to be running around outside. And you can, again, go right to our website to sign up for those alerts.
Love it. Love it. Come on. All the parents out there, parents dealing with asthma, children dealing with asthma. And this, I know, I hear from a lot of my friends, is a really bad time too. So go do this. Go do this. Better to know when these days are coming. And I didn't know that was there. I need to know for myself.
Yeah, good information to know.
Well, awesome. Again, I say thank you to you, Randi, for coming on and telling us more about this. Thank you to everyone over at the Delaware Air Quality Partnership. And to anyone interested in joining, please do this. If you got an event coming up, have Trippo come out. And we definitely want to get Randi back on again sometime later this year or beginning of next year to give us some more tips about our indoor air, our air quality, but maybe we'll have her come back and talk about indoor air quality. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I definitely would love to be back. And thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. Again, thank you. And to all of our viewers, feel free to tune in again. We will be back the third week in July. We'll have another new topic, so stay tuned. If you've got any questions, feel free to visit Energize Delaware's website at www.energizedelaware.org, or you can always give us a call during normal business hours at 877-524-1339. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.